Okay, guys. So now we move on to the next bit. So we are going to the main book now, okay? And we need to learn the recipe, how to cook cottage pie. So what's your guess? What do we need to do? We need to boil the potatoes. Boil the potatoes, right? And we need chop onions and chop the onions and the tomatoes, right?
Tomato.
Yes.
Chopped the carrot.
Fried onion, carrot.
Simran,
don't
can you
have
say
to-
Simran beta, can you say that again?
Yes, sir.
Can you say that again?
Carrot.
Can you repeat your sentence, Simran?
We have to chop the carrot.
Right. And if we start the sentence with the verb, then what we will say? Simran beta?
I can't find the song Simran Beta.
Carrot.
Yes. In English, sentences start with the subject. You have noticed that? The first words are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, some nouns, always a subject. And the verb is the second word. You say, I speak, you learn, right? So the first word is always the subject, and the second word is the verb. But sometimes we start the sentence with the verb. We don't use the subject. These sentences are usually orders or instructions. For example, boil the potatoes. Boil the potatoes.
Potato.
So, potatoes, Simran. The potatoes.
Potato. The potatoes. Potatoes.
Because every time you have to think about countable, uncountable noun. Otherwise, you will not get these things right.
Okay, sir.
Fry the beef. Boil the potatoes. Now, when I'm saying these sentences, my first word is the verb. I am giving you instructions. I'm giving you orders. All right? Sometimes you can use them for request as well by changing your tone. Bring me a glass of water, please. Bring me. So this is usually instruction to the person you are talking to. Okay? So when I'm talking to you, I will say, sit down. Then who am I asking? You sit down. Okay? But you is normally not needed. People understand that. In these sentences, the subject is you, but it is hidden. You don't need to say the subject. So we call them imperative sentences, which start with a verb. V1, always. Some students use the verb, but in the second form, wrong. Potato ko chheel lijiye. Peel the potatoes. Peel the potatoes. I'm asking you, this is my instruction. I'm your instructor. I'm teaching you how to cook. I'm saying, boil the potatoes and then peel them. Peel them. I'm asking you, okay? I'm giving you instructions. Boil the potatoes and then peel them. Got it? So we are doing this exercise. We are talking about this recipe because we want to practice these imperative sentences which start with the verb. Don't be confused. The subject is usually you, but it is hidden. We don't normally need to say you because it is understood. Suppose you ask me, sir, how do you cook biryani? Okay, then I'll say, buy chicken, wash the chicken properly, dry it, take a bowl. Now, I'm saying these things with the verb first, right? I'm giving you instructions here. So this is the most common way to give instructions. Start with the verb. Which form of the verb? The first form, the base form. Okay, V1. Take a bowl, buy chicken, clean the chicken. Okay, so buy, clean, take. These are V1. Okay, so you start the sentences with V1. And these are called imperative sentences. We use them to give instructions. So let's go to page number 152 or 53. Let me see. 55. Let's go to page number 155, everyone, so that we can learn the recipe. Here is the recipe. A cottage pie. How do we cook? Okay, look at all the words on the page. Because we are learners, the first word on the page is starters. Starters are usually dishes like salad, soups, okay, vegetable tart. These are starters. Soups. Some people drink soups before their main course.
Share the screen,
Side.
sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you for reminding. I thought I was sharing. Yeah. There you go, Vita. Sides and salads, some other dishes. Sides and salads. Okay, 20-minute meals and desserts. Okay. So this is a website page. This looks like a website page. Okay. And a cottage pie is a dish from main courses. Preparation, 45 minutes. Time to prepare is 45 minutes. The preparation takes 45 minutes. Preparation means when the gas is not on, when the stove is not on, you're doing other things, that's called preparation. Okay. So preparation time is 45 minutes. Cooking time is 30 minutes. Overall, you need to spend more than 1 hour, right, to cook this recipe, because you need to prepare for 45 minutes and then cook for 30 minutes. So overall, it will take you 1 hour, 15 minutes to cook cottage pie. And this dish here serves four. Serves four. It means this amount is enough for 4 people. If you have 8 people in your family, then double the amount. You can see the quantity here. 2 medium onions. Suppose you're cooking for 4 people, then it is fine, 2 medium onions. But if you're cooking for 8 people, then you will take 4 medium onions. Serves 4. It means this amount is enough for 4 people. Serves 4. Okay. And this quantity is enough for 4 people. Okay. Ingredients. Ingredients means names of things. Ingredients. Ingredients, onions, beef, oil, carrots, tomatoes. These are ingredients. I hope you understand. If you want to cook kheer, what will be the ingredients? Ingredients?
Milk, rice,
Rice, sugar,
sugar,
cashew nuts,
cardamom. Yes,
pista,
sir.
yeah, and gulab jal, rose water, maybe a little bit.
Yes.
You don't add rose water to your kheer. Okay, okay. And dry coconut, okay. Kismis, raisins, okay. These are common ingredients for kheer. So ingredients means you understand, right? Method. Method is the process. Okay, how you cook. So we all know the ingredients. 2 medium onions chopped. It means you need to chop your onions. 500 grams minced beef. It should not be big pieces. Minced beef, very, very small pieces. 10 milliliters of oil and 2 medium carrots. They should be chopped too. You need to chop your carrots. 400 grams tomatoes. 400 grams of tomatoes. You need 400 grams of tomatoes. 1 tablespoon of thyme. Thyme is a herb, green thing. Salt and black pepper, of course. Let's learn the method. Preheat the oven. See, starting with the verb, preheat the oven. oven को गर्म करिए, oven को हवन बनाइए. Okay. Preheat the oven means before you put the food, you're heating. That's why it is called preheat. Normally, you give fuel, flames when you have the food on the flames. But here, preheat the oven. If you know how to cook in the oven, first you need to preheat the oven to 190 degrees centigrade or 375 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark 5. These are for those people who do the cooking. Those who don't know the cooking, for them, just learn English, okay? Just learn English. Don't worry about what is 375 degrees Fahrenheit, what is gas mark 5. Don't bother me. I'm not your chef, master chef that I will give you cooking lesson, okay? Yeah, I'll teach you English only. But if you know cooking, fine. Step number 1, chop the onions and carrots. So we don't have the subject here. These are called imperative sentences. We start them with a verb, chop the onions and carrots. The subject you is hidden here. Chop the onions and carrots. In Hindi, we will say, काट लीजिए, काट लीजिए, okay? हाँ, कौन काटेगा? आप काटोगे और कौन काटेगा? हाँ, यू की जरूरत नहीं है. It is understood. हम आपको बोल रहे हैं तो आप काटेंगे और आप हमको बोल रहे हैं तो हम काटेंगे. Okay. Chop the onions and carrots. 2, heat the oil in a large pan. Heat the oil. In this sentence, heat is a noun or a verb? Verb. It is an imperative sentence starting with a verb. Heat the oil in a large pan. Say it in Hindi. Exactly. Heat the oil in a large pan. Add the onion. Add the onion to the oil. To the oil. Add the onion and carrot. Chop. Now you see, add the onion. This time you see onion, not onions. Why? When you have chopped the onion, now there is no onions left. There is only onion left. Please understand. Onions, countable nouns. But when you have chopped them, now you have onion, the material. Now you don't have onion, the common noun. Please understand. I'll show you photos. Give me a minute. It's necessary that you appreciate this. Just a second. The screen is off. Take the trouble then, please. Okay, everyone, take a look at this. What word will you use for this here? What word will you use for this photo? Onion or onions? What word will you use?
Onions.
Onions here. You can see onions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and many more. So you will use the word onions here, right? Can you use the word onions here? Can you use onions here? It is onion. Okay. It is material onion. Okay. Okay. I hope you understand why they are countable and uncountable both. You can't call it onion here. You can clearly see onions. Why will you call it onion? This is onions here. Okay. And here we have onion. Here we have onion. All right. Onion. You don't see onions. Do you see onions here? So it's all about your perception, dear students. Okay. What do you see here? Onion. Onion. Okay. This is onion. Onion. But you can say two onions have been cut into half. Here you can say two onions have been cut into halves. Okay. So we have four halves. So two onions here. So this is onion. Okay. So this rule will apply on everything. You can have mangoes and you can have mango. Like this is onion, so you can understand mango. And you can understand mangoes because you know onions as well. Similarly, you can know oranges and orange. Okay, when it doesn't look like the fruit, it has been changed to the shape and everything. Now it is uncountable material. Onion, orange, mango, everything is a material. But when they are in their original shape and you can count them, so they are onions, oranges, mangoes. Got it? Thank you. We can go back. I could not understand these things when I was a young boy. Okay, countable, uncountable. I didn't understand. My teachers told me countable, uncountable when I was a young boy, but I didn't have the clear understanding. I got this understanding much later. Even when I started teaching in 2006, I didn't understand countable, uncountable so very well. And that's why I also taught my students Ram eats a mango. When I was a new teacher, I taught my students Ram eats a mango because I didn't understand these things so very well back then. Because my teachers taught me Ram eats a mango. I thought it was right. I taught Ram eats a mango. But then as my understanding grew and I became better and better at English, I realized this sentence is not natural. It should be Ram eats mangoes. Right? Okay. So don't teach your younger brothers and sisters Ram eats a mango. If you want to teach them Ram eats a mango, then say Ram eats a mango after lunch. Ram eats a mango every day. Then the sentence is complete and meaningful. Ram eats a mango for breakfast. Ram eats a mango before going to bed. Ram eats a mango for lunch at school. Now a mango sounds perfect, no problems. Ram eats a mango with milk every morning. Okay. We eat mangoes in summer, or we eat a mango in summer. Which is correct? We eat mangoes in summer, or we eat a mango in summer. Which is correct? We eat mangoes. Because do we eat one? We eat mangoes. Some people will say, "एक बार में एक खाते हो ना इसलिए एक mango बोलो." That is nonsense. That is absolute nonsense. एक बार में एक खाते हो इसलिए एक बोलो. ये तो कोई ग्रामर की बात ही नहीं हुई कि एक बार में एक खाते हो एक बोलो. Yes, I eat a mango for breakfast. नाश्ते में हम एक आम खाते हैं. दो नहीं खाते, एक आम खाते. I eat a mango for breakfast. Okay. Let's look at the next. Heat the oil in a large pan. Add the onion and carrot. Carrot. Again, you have chopped the carrot now. So it is carrot. Add the onion and carrot and cook over a medium heat. Cook over a medium heat. Madhyam aanch. Right. Cook over a medium heat. Cook over a medium heat. मध्यम आंच पे पकाइए. Cook over a medium heat for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes. Until soft. Until your fingers are soft. Until what is soft? Until onion and carrot become soft. Okay? Until soft. Until soft means, you understand? So you have to cook for 5 minutes until the carrot and the onion is soft. Okay. Add the minced beef. Add the minced beef. After onion and carrot becomes soft, add the minced beef and cook for 3 minutes to brown. Cook for 3 minutes to brown. Until brown. To brown means until the beef becomes brown. Add the tomatoes and thyme. Add the tomatoes and thyme. Okay, add the tomatoes and thyme.
Time means, sir?
Thyme is a herb, beta, just like, coriander seeds, just like mint leaves. Okay, coriander leaves, mint leaves. Thyme is
Okay,
a
sir.
green leaves, beta. They are used for flavor. You use pudina, mint when you cook some recipes. Similarly,
Yes,
thyme
sir.
flavors. Okay, add the tomatoes
Curry
and
leaf.
yes, curry patta. Okay, they are herbs. Add the tomatoes and thyme. Season with salt and pepper. In this sentence, number 5, season means mausam. Yes or no?
Yes.
Season means mausam. Right? Right? Season मतलब यहां पर कोई कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं है मौसम का, तो ऐसे रट्टा मार बुद्धियां नहीं चलती है ना. Season with salt and pepper means add salt and pepper. If I don't use the word season with, then what will I say? Add salt and pepper. Season with salt and pepper means add salt and pepper. Got it? हाँ बेटा, there are more words in English. There are they ये कभी सवाल नहीं कर सकते आप कि वो ऐसा क्यों बोलते हैं, क्योंकि वो ग्रो किए हैं सीख भाषा आपकी. जैसे आप इसको खिड़की क्यों बोलते हैं? व्हाई डू यू कॉल इट खिड़की? लड़की क्यों नहीं बोलते आप इसको? पिड़की क्यों नहीं बोलते? ऐसा कोई वजह नहीं हो सकता. यू हैव हर्ड दैट, सो यू से इट. सो इन इंग्लिश ये सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है सोचने में कि आप पूछने लग जाते हैं वो क्यों बोलते हैं. भाई वो भाषा ग्रो हुई है वैसे. वो क्या बोलते हैं? सीजन विद सॉल्ट एंड पेपर. और जब बोलते हैं उसका मतलब क्या हुआ बेटा? एड सॉल्ट एंड पेपर. आप भी बोल सकते हो आज से क्या? सीजन विद सॉल्ट एंड पेपर. और उसका मतलब क्या होगा? ओके, एनी प्रॉब्लम्स? तो ये हुआ एक्सेप्टेंस. और एक होता है क्वेश्चनिंग. तो यू शुड एक्सेप्ट लैंग्वेज, बिकॉज लैंग्वेज कोई लैब में नहीं बना. दे हैव नॉट क्रिएटेड लैंग्वेज इन अ लैब. ओके, लैंग्वेज हैज इवॉल्व्ड रैंडमली. Okay, very interesting it is. In Hindi we say brother. In English we say brother. Brother. Okay, brother. And in Sanskrit we say bhrata. Brother. Very similar sounds. So long time ago, human beings lived together and they had one language. And when they moved from one place to another, the language changed slowly. And thousands of years passed, okay? And their languages sound so different from each other. And if you find it difficult to understand this, England went to America. They captured America. English people went to America. They lived there for 300, 400 years. And 300 years only, their accent is so different from British accent. Those people now speak English and you can see the difference. The way they sound and the way British people sound, it's very different. Their rhythm is so different. Within 300 years, 400 years, so much changed. The accent changed totally. Some words are there, new words. They say apartment. And here in England, they say flat. In England, they say lift. And they say escalators. No, sorry, escalators are different. What is the word for lift? What is the word for lift, guys?
Sir, elevator.
Elevators. Thank you, beta. Thank you. Elevators. Yes. Elevators. Thank you. So the point is, language changes. Language doesn't remain the same. Language is constantly changing. 100 years ago, English was different. 100 years ago, Hindi was different. 100 years ago, every language was different. They are constantly changing, and they change more when they get in touch with other people. There are lots of people, tribal people. Nothing has changed about them because they are disconnected with the rest of the world. You will change when you meet other people. Otherwise, you will remain who you are the same way. In order to change, there should be some impact from outside. So those countries, those cultures which are interacting with other cultures, talking to other cultures, meeting other cultures, they are changing from each other, influence. But those which are disconnected, they are isolated, there is no change. That's why there are so many people still living life of 1,000 years ago. There are lots of people, they are still living life of 1,000 years ago. There are societies where women do not cover their breasts. And it's all right. It's not a bad thing. There are tribes where women don't cover their breasts. They only cover their lower half around the waist. That's it. The whole body is naked. They just cover their lower half. And they live with men the same way. Men don't stare at their breasts because that's how they live. They have been living. We also live that way thousands of years ago, but we changed. They are disconnected, so they didn't change. If you want, you can go on YouTube and watch those tribes which are still living naked, half naked. For them, showing their breast is not dirty. They don't think it is a dirty thing. They think it is dirty to show their private parts, lower part. That's why they cover that. But they don't cover their breasts. 16-year-old girls don't cover their breasts. 24-year-old girls don't cover their breasts. 50-year-old women don't cover their breasts. They never cover their breasts. Simple. Because for them, it's normal. Men don't cover their chest. Women don't cover their breasts. That is how life was many years ago in many places. In India, we have been civilized for quite some time, and we are going to be disconnected anytime. Guys, just do the revision, okay? Do the revision, learn this recipe, okay? And try to write a recipe of your taste, your favorite recipe, the method with the verb first. Do this.